Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Guys, a very common interview question these days is about UDFs, Spark UDFs. So interviewer will generally ask you what is UDF and ask you to implement one example. If they want to gauge your depth about this topic, they will ask you more detailed questions that what are disadvantages, in what scenario you should not use UDF, probably about UDAF also and all. So one very important question asked these days is that shall I use UDF? Is there any problem with UDFs? Is there any disadvantage of using UDF? So I'm going to explain this topic as part of this video. So as you might have noticed in the comment section or in the description or the name of the video, uh, you should avoid using UDF because they decrease the performance of your Spark job. Now, why do they decrease the performance of your Spark job? Guys, when you write Spark code, right? So you will use data frames or data sets or RDD. Then Spark will try to optimize your logic. It will try to use vectorized methods, or it will try to use linear algebra wherever possible. It will try to do a lot of optimization so that your code runs very fast. Now, whatever code you have written, if it contains any UDF, so Spark doesn't take any risk of doing any modification in the logic because Spark doesn't understand the meaning of that logic, why you have written that logic within that UDF, why you have, what are the semantics of that UDF. So Spark just takes that UDF, passes its input, and gets the output, and use and moves ahead. Since Spark has not doesn't have much knowledge about that UDF, it doesn't try to optimize that UDF. So it will just take it as is. That's the major reason that UDFs are black box for Spark optimizer, and they are not optimized. Hence, your code will not be optimized when it is run on cluster, and the performance of your job will be very much affected if the data, if you are using it at very high scale, if you are using UDFs at very high scale. I'll try to explain this more with this simple example. For that, I will read some data. This data is in Parquet format. Okay, we have read the data frame. Now I will show few rows. You can see there are few rows. We have a column named marital status. Column which is giving us marital status. The values can be married, single, or divorced. So guys, if I apply a filter on my data set and I want to select only records which are users which are single. So just to tell you a bit about the data set, this is a bank loan defaulter related data set. So there are a lot of columns in the data set, like what is the job person is doing, and what is his salary, is he married, is he single, and all that. And based on that, uh, this is a data set actually I took from UCL repository. So you can also take it from there. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to filter the data on marital status column, and then let us print the execution plan. Okay. So if you notice, you know, file scan section, in that all the columns are red, and as part of pushed filters, you see this condition. As part of pushed filter, as part of reading the data itself, Spark is filtering the data and then reading it. It is not reading the records where marital status is, married uh, or divorced or something else. It is only reading the records where value is single. So this is a huge optimization. So while reading itself, we have reduced the amount of data that is going in memory and that is going to get processed ahead. This is called filter push down. So your processing, your filtering of data is pushed to the file format. So your processing engine is not doing anything here. So your file format is helping it to file format is giving it the processing engine the data only which it needs. It is not giving it the whole data and asking it to filter it itself. I hope this part is clear. If it is not clear, please post comment in comment section. I'll repeat it and explain it there also. Then I just wanted to make sure and show you that our uh, filter push down is enabled. Predicate push down is enabled. Now, if I do the same operation, filtering of data using UDF, okay, I have defined a UDF is married, and now I'm going to use this and see what is going to be my execution plan. Cool. If you notice here, in this execution plan, there is no pushed filter that is implemented. So the filter is going to happen after the data is read. So this is very important, guys. You should not consider it as a small difference or small feature. So this was just to depict that UDFs uh, are are not optimized by Spark Optimizer. So any optimization that you have in your code, or any optimization which Costed Optimizer or Spark is going to do on your code, is not going to get implemented if you are using a UDF. For that particular piece of code, it is not going to get implemented. So I hope, guys, this was clear. If you have any doubt, please post comments in comment section. I'll be very happy to answer your questions. Thank you for watching my video. Uh, please subscribe to my channel and share the videos with your friends also. Please share the channel also with your friends.